and welcome back to my channel, guys. How are you all doing? Okay, so we've got a new aspect of the channel coming to you today, which is actually, it's called MONESKIN Mondays. So from now on, guys, there will be only MONESKIN on Mondays. It's something that, like, as I thought about with you guys and, you know, the growth of my channel and the fan base and things like that, you start considering certain aspects, and I believe that it's only right that we dedicate a particular day to MONESKIN, as we enjoy the band and they've come so far since the Eurovision. Wow, wow, wow. So today, what MONESKIN Mondays will be along the lines of, you know, whether it's updates, discussions, interviews, reactions, you know, the whole shazam. So today we've got a little reaction to a clip I found of the Rolling Stones. Yes, you heard that right, the Rolling Stones opening in Vegas, MONESKIN. Wow, I mean, I can't even comprehend how far they've come in such a short space of time. Literally the rock band of our generation. Anyway, and also an interview that I found as well, where we can see another, you know, a better side to them and hear about some of their latest news and things like that. So you know what it is, it's MONESKIN Mondays, updates, videos, music, reactions, the whole shebang in one video. So let's check it out. So guys, if you like what you see, or you like the videos or content, you feel free to subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it though, because then I do know that you enjoyed this particular reaction, and obviously it gives a good boost out for MONESKIN Mondays, and also comment your opinions and other things and suggestions. So let's get into it. See, I've got to be careful with this, guys, because there is like a MONESKIN sort of block, invisible barrier on YouTube for me at the minute, which is really annoying because I do so many. I've done like 5 MONESKIN reactions in the last month that nobody's seen. Really hurts down here, you know. So I'll just be careful with the clip. I'm not going to play too much of it. I'll wait. You know, I'll play this last little bit. So I think the first one was Begging, which definitely gets blocked whenever I do it. So. Oh my god. But the fact that, like, obviously, as I said in the intro, MONESKIN Mondays is going to be updates and reactions. So the fact that MONESKIN are doing the Rolling Stones Las Vegas opener, to see how far they've come makes my heart feel good, right? And the fact that they chose Coraline, because everybody knows you guys from everything, you know, I got Close to the Top, new song, I Want to Be Your Slave, you know, Amandoti, right? But Coraline is my all-time favourite. I've never had a song like it. I've never had a song that makes you feel feel as strongly as you do without even knowing the words. Like, I know the words sort of like with the lyrics, I know the gist of it, but I have to go back and actually read the lyrics word for word. But this song makes me feel without even knowing like listening to it in Italian is what I mean, sorry. Which you and me, we've already spoke about that sort of thing. It's crazy. This song is amazing. So, and the fact that this was chosen for the Rolling Stones, oh boy, yeah, now you got it. What's the day? Bye, Bethany. Whoa. Okay, as far as like, obviously copyright reasons, I'll cut it off there. But yeah, so yeah, what can I say, man? I mean, like I said, for that to be chosen, it's almost like a magical, iconic sort of sense, because the fact that that song was chosen for such a, you know, iconic stage opening. I mean, it's just incredible. To see how far they've come. I'm telling you now, like, MONESKIN of the generation are the new are the new rock band of our generation. I told you, I've said this, I literally said, when I first heard them, I said they're going to be the biggest rock band. Like, you know, I know winning the Eurovision is kind of like, you know, probably easy to assume, but I mean, there was just something about them that was so straight away for me that I just felt I knew this was going to become more than just like a reaction, more than just, you know, this has become a worldwide fan base community of just reintroducing rock, you know, to this generation. So it's amazing to watch. Anyway, we're going to check out some. This is the MONESKIN full interview for Sirius XM, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, we're gonna check it out. So let's check this one out as well.
Favorite trending song for MONESKIN. Congratulations on that.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
I mean, when you hear news like that, like, do you believe it? Does it feel surreal? Do you freak out? Do you celebrate?
Yeah, we kind of freak out. We have to hunch ourselves to believe it's true.
We didn't realize it.
It feels like it's Fashion Week right now in here. I wish you guys could see how amazing they are dressed. It's really, I need you guys to dress me. I mean, it's amazing. It's fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Wait, I want to go back to this AMA here. So, like, because now the awards are starting to come in. The Eurovision thing just happened. Like, how do you start feeling about this? When, like, are you looking forward to the next one, or do you think like, oh, like, is it pressure when you win one? How does it feel?
No, we try not to think about it and not to get too much pressure. But of course, every time we hear news like that, we feel like we're getting bigger and bigger, and we are kind of making our debut in the I don't know, in the top of the league. And yeah, it's kind of amazing.
So were all of you born in...
I always get nervous when I watch interviews, you know, to like the MONESKIN, because interview people can be really like, they can waste the questions or waste the time, you know, like just the thing about them, like, oh, you know, I feel like they need to dress me, blah, blah, like, it's like, come on, bro, like, you know, you're not going to go out and get dressed like MONESKIN, so don't pretend to be. Do you know what I mean? I get a bit annoyed, you know, you kind of have that sense of like, look, you've got MONESKIN in your presence, so make sure you ask them legit, decent questions, you know, don't waste it. Like, if I had MONESKIN in front of me, oh, goddamn, I would like I'd ask about their inspirations, you know, the kind of things like, what they think on a daily basis, how like, obviously, how they would adjust to fame, how, you know, how it feels to, you know, does it affect their mental health to have all this fame around them now, you know, does it, like, are they struggling with, you know what I mean, just like deep questions, things that like you actually care about people, like, you know, to make sure they're okay, you know, because a lot of interviewers just ask the shit questions that nobody, you know, just to get, like, I don't know how it works in the way they ask some questions, but, you know, I would ask a lot of stuff on a personal level and you know, give my appreciation and props to them as well. But yeah.
Rome, Italy, all of them.
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
Original.
How did you form the band? How did the band come about?
We installed, exactly.
Like in 2015, and then me and Thomas, we had many different bands together. And we got Damiano too, and we found Eden on Facebook.
Were you
on Facebook as well?
Damiano was 1 year older.
Yeah.
No, 2 years older.
Oh, 2 years.
And did you guys, you were buskers for a while, like chilling on the street?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like 1 year and a half.
Yeah? Were you singing your own songs? Were you covering songs?
And both are your own songs.
Yeah, we just had like...
I think it's well coming from, you know, like the fact that we know, obviously they came from busking. I mean, come on, bro, like how much more like from the bottom to the top can you get? Like, and I believe that a struggle would be, you know, but I believe MONESKIN are going to do this very well with hopes in my heart that they will always remain humble. I mean, they seem very humble on the sofa now, but remain humble because, you know, fame can get to people and stuff like that. But I just, you know, especially people that come from really hard bottom, sometimes, you know, it's like, well, I've been, you know, I was humble for a long time, so you got to understand that even people that come from nothing to something have a right to not be as humble anymore, but I still think that there is an important value in respecting the you know, I don't know, it's hard to say, because you earned your way to the top, so do you still need to be humble? Do you know what I mean? That also. But I always worried that for me, as my personal opinion, was important to stay humble. If any sort of success that I reach goals, it's always important to stay humble, because you know what it's like to feel to not have those goals reached. So when you reach a goal, I remember what it was like when I first started. So other people who want to start a goal, reach a goal, they might feel that way when they're trying to reach something. So it's always important to be aware of that feeling, especially if there are people that are fans of you or watch you, to always respect that sort of the part of it, you know.
2 own songs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
yes.
just 2.
And,
We had a bunch
like
of covers.
40 covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots
What
of
were some of your
covers.
favorite covers?
For me, maybe Selasso when we play.
Yeah, also I think Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
who
See,
played
yeah.
Sylvester.
Also Paolo Nutini.
Yeah, Paolo Nutini was the
And also,
Yeah, there was a lot.
also the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, let's talk about that. How do you open for the Stones? Does Keith call you and just say, "Hey, are you guys busy that day?" Like,
Yeah, you're like, what's up?
I really want to. No. Now, how did it happen? How did it come about?
And
Well,
I don't know, it just
it
like
just,
got
yeah.
the chance, like they listened to our music and they enjoyed it, so they gave us this opportunity. So we were like,
Yeah,
very
see?
happy about it. When they told us, we were like about to faint.
Yeah.
We were talking to Lil Nas X a while ago, and you know he has a song with Elton John. Like when you get a call from an icon, from a legend, it's gotta be like, I feel like I would faint. Like I feel like I'd freak out.
I would have hung up on him. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, Nick.
Sorry, I don't have time right now.
so do they want to know, like, have they just basically given you guys a time slot and hey, you have a half an hour, do whatever you want to do? Or are they going over your set list with you, or like how does the process happen?
No, they just told us to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah.
So they gave them the chance to do whatever they wanted to, which also makes it better because they chose Coraline. Bam! Love it.
And are you going to do anything? Do you have anything special planned for when you do the Stones?
No,
Let's not spoiler. Let's keep it mystery.
Oh, well, it is Friday, and you do look amazing.
Coraline
You guys
and
gonna
Yum,
celebrate
the Coraline
Halloween,
and
doing
Yum.
your outfits, your costumes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're
working
still,
on it.
yeah, we're,
You're not gonna tell us?
of course not.
Thanks so much.
All right, so here in a second, we're gonna play Mamma Mia. But why are we murdering each other?
Because the man is fucking annoying.
Seniors our bouldering.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want to tell us anything about the song before we play it?
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very...
MONESKIN and Mamma Mia is on Hits 1. All right, the mashups on Sirius XM Hits 1. Stan and Nicole, it's a Friday morning, and MONESKIN is here. This is so awesome. You guys have been in New York City. You've had a big week. You played the Bowery Ballroom, which is an iconic New York City room here. You saw our friend Jimmy Fallon,
Yeah.
like right across
Yep.
the street.
Oh,
How's he doing?
by the way, I like you said, I think 1,000 of you saw the reaction to the begging performance I did on the Jimmy Fallon show. Again, got blocked. Man, they don't want me to do MONESKIN reactions. It's sad, but
He's
His corner. I feel bad. They didn't even get in,
right?
and the whole place was rocking. How does that feel to hit New York City? Because I know all bands
Yes.
internationally,
Yes.
their thing is to conquer New York. That's the way it is.
Absolutely.
How did it feel, Victoria? How did it feel?
It was amazing. Like there was so much energy, and also playing in like such an historical venue. It was amazing for us. We were very close to the audience, so it was very wild, and we really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Without barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we talk to a lot of artists who that are so big now, they miss being able to play small venues.
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely.
feel, because you are, I mean, you're going to be superstars, but you already are. Do you feel as an up-and-comer, it's going to be hard to stay humble? Because I feel like a lot
bro,
of us feel...
okay, I said that, didn't I? I did it. I talked about that, and she's actually just asked it. So, okay, respect for asking that question, because that was an important factor for me. You see, bro, I could be I told you I could be an interviewer because I literally said that, and she's talking about, is it going to be hard to stay humble? I said that, bro.
feel like that's the plan. We're always going to be true to ourselves and be cool, and we're just normal people.
Yeah, they will.
The world shows up.
Exactly. It's hard.
But I would say that being four helps us because we keep each other grounded, and we often talk about this kind of stuff, and we just try not to get too much into the showbiz and stuff. We try to stay true to ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
I would
that,
imagine,
love
I
that.
read
Yeah.
the interview that
See, that's what I love. You see, this is what it's nice to hear their thoughts. So they use each other to keep grounded, stay humble. Because obviously, like I said, when you've got all that outside influence, how do you stay humble when the whole world loves you? You know what I mean? You know, from a small number of people knowing who you are to the whole world loving you, you know, it's all you've ever wanted. So how do you remain like calm? How do you remain like, how do you not let it get to your head? Because you got to understand, a lot of people love you now, but there will be a lot of people that love you just because you're famous, not because of the real people who you are. They don't care who you are, they just care that you're famous. And I think a lot of the Måneskin fans on my channel that I've come across aren't that like, they love Måneskin for who they are, same as me. But there will be people in life that will love you because of you know, the certain amount of fame you get. I mean, even with 119,000 subscribers, people pop up out of the woodwork that I know, and it's like, maybe they can see the way my life is going, or the way that my channel is growing, and thinks now's the time to kind of pop in and say, keep the, you know, oh, hey, don't forget about me while you're growing in the next, you know, because in a couple of years, you never know where this channel is going to be. So, but yeah, I just think it's very, very important to always keep a humbleness to the process, and even when you reach certain goals, to remain humble and how you got there, and use that and use your friends and your close family to keep you grounded. So
that Joel Madden did with you guys from Good Charlotte. So that's, I would imagine, like, you guys have got to be sitting there, no, I have questions to ask Joel Madden, but he's sitting there talking to you. Like, that's sort of got to be fun.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Good. It was great.
What was you know, like, what was he like? What did you guys learn from an experience like that?
Oh, we talked a lot about music, of course, because he being a musician, like, he really told us many things about what he noticed in our music and how we play. So it was very nice to talk a lot about that, but also like to speak to another artist, like such an amazing artist, was very, very fun.
So the concert that Stan was talking about at Bowery Ballroom was ridiculous, like he said. What's the craziest thing that somebody has thrown on stage at you or screamed at you in the street or on stage?
They thrown some panties.
Oh, the panties!
with some tongue.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. And if you lift it up,
They can't work.
and the tongue, it was satisfaction. It was
I need to hear this.
Makes sense.
It was
isn't it?
brilliant.
Absolutely.
All right, so we wanted to have a little bit of fun here because we like to eat.
Yes.
And we're very good. And since you're from Italy, we go to Italian restaurants all the time and screw it up and just look like dumb Americans ordering food. So we thought maybe you could help us with some of the items we go to order, if that's okay, with our pronunciation.
Help us pronounce it correctly.
And before we get started, do you get annoyed with the way that we say Italian foods?
Sometimes, yeah.
You don't say no. We sound like idiots.
Bruschetta and spaghetti.
Okay. All right, ready?
We're about to get into it.
So here's the
Pretty
first
bad.
one. I'm going to say it, and then you're going to say how I'm supposed to say it.
Okay.
Ricotta.
What?
Ricotta. Cheese. Ricotta. Okay, all right. I blew that one.
How do you say it? How do you say it?
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Wow, did you hear them? They didn't even know what I was talking about.
Wow.
Pappardella? Pappardella?
Is there?
Pappardelli.
Oh, we gotta roll that
Pappardelle.
time. Not gonna happen.
Okay, how about this one? Panettone.
What?
Panettone.
So it's panettone.
Panettone.
Perdone.
They are furious with us. How about pasta fagioli?
Pasta e fagioli. Yeah.
E fagioli.
Yeah.
I didn't like to completely like ruin.
Pasta e fagioli.
Ribollita?
Right. Right, we're coming to the end of that one anyway, but I really just wanted to see them. They're just having a bit of fun there, but I really just wanted to see the questions that they were asking, and I'm actually quite fairly impressed with the questions. Actually, I take my hat off to the interview team for asking some of the right questions. I believe I was going to be critical. I wanted to make sure that you didn't waste their time and you actually asked them decent questions, not stupid questions. You know, so they did quite well. But yeah, of course, my love for Måneskin. Måneskin Mondays, you know what it is. We're just checking in. We're keeping updated. Look. Keep your suggestions coming in. Stay tuned, stay alert, because Måneskin are gonna be, like I said, are already worldwide, but are gonna be the biggest band of this generation, and their music is only gonna get better and increase, and gonna touch the the fans and the lives of everybody more and more with the songs they choose to do. So the last one was Mamma Mia, which was a fun, didn't need to mean anything too much, and that was the idea. So I'm looking forward to their next song that they drop. I don't know what it was going to be, but whatever it is, I know we're going to understand the choice that they've made and they're going to enjoy it. So, you know what it is. I love MONESKIN. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in for MONESKIN Mondays. I hope you had a wonderful day. It's good to check them out. It's good to stay updated with these guys because we've seen them from the Eurovision and I just want to stay and follow their career with you guys. So, thank you for watching.